and our road to universal mobile ID. So it all started about the year 2000, and Sonera had this mobile ID, and it was PKI-based authentication and eIdentity solution. And it was called Sonera Smart Trust. Some of you might know that from the history. So we already had this digital certificate-based authentication and identity solution, and it lied on the SIM card. But of course there was a market demand, and the market demand wanted, service providers wanted that you have to support also our competitor subscriptions. So we created this kind of circle of trust model. And now we have this federation for the identity services and service provider interfaces between the competitors as an MNO area in the Finland. So a service provider could offer his services by integrating one of the MNO's interfaces and have all these mobile users in Finland as a users for their mobile ID service. Currently, we actually have over 1,000 local services on this Circle of Trust network for mobile ID in Finland, and it's kind of limiting the growth because there is only some amount of local services in the government and in the public sector as well, and the private. So it's actually based on digital certificate that actually carries the user national ID number, and it's also government approved as an official ID in the country. But now we have seen that all the services there is, at least in the private sector, all the services like CRM are going to the cloud. People are using Salesforce, or even the Office tools are based on the Microsoft Office 365 cloud services. So we kind of cannot provide this service to these kind of giant cloud-based services. So we have actually built this identity gateway that was launched with the Mobile Connect this Monday, and it allows us to connect this Finnish Circle of Trust ecosystems with these kind of standard interfaces like VS Federation or SAML or OpenID Connect with the global service providers from public and the private sector as well. So this is the kind of last part of my presentation, and to actually show what we are doing and how it is working.